Hello all, on the lines of UPSC, which we started for Prelims 2023. Already we are in a stretch of series of videos. Continue to it. I am coming up with another video, which the topic is from, these are all the topics which we discussed earlier, which are there in the YouTube. And now it is from 36 to 40. The video number 8, episode number 8, Snow Leopard. The snow leopard is in the news. The status of this beautiful predator is vulnerable under International Union for Conservation of Nature, IUCN. It is vulnerable status. So why it is in the news? According to study conducted by Geological Survey of India, snow leopard regulates the population by consuming Siberian ibex and blue sheep. Why? Because if this Siberian ibex and blue sheep is not controlled, it will consume all the greenery, all the vegetation. So in order to maintain the food chain, there is a need for a regulation of the Siberian ibex and blue sheep. So this snow leopard, presence of snow leopard is inevitable in Himalayan mountains or in Himalayan states, so that the vegetation will be present. Why? Because it will be killing it as a prey and consuming it. Hence, it is necessary for the snow leopard to have a very good green vegetation. I think you understood this concept. A long-term absence of snow leopard would cause a depletion of vegetation. Why? Because this vegetation will be consumed by Siberian ibex and blue sheep, and it is present under Schedule 1 of Wildlife Protection Act of 1972. It is having vulnerable status. The snow leopard is present in which states? Very, very important. It is present in Ladakh, covering Ladakh, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand and Sikkim. In Ladakh Union Territory, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand and Sikkim. Very, very important prelims point of view. It is present in Ladakh, Uttarakhand, Ladakh Union Territory, Uttarakhand, Himachal Pradesh and Sikkim. Threats: loss of natural prey species, they are killed by the hunters. Loss of natural prey species, human-animal conflict, illegal trade for its fur and bones. This beautiful snow leopard is required. Vulnerable status, present in Ladakh, Sikkim, Uttarakhand, Himachal Pradesh. It will be consuming Siberian ibex and blue sheep. The next is Tongo Volcano. Very big volcano was been erupted from an island called as Tongo. Tongo is present in the Far East, in the Pacific Ocean. The map pointing is very important. Please mention in the comment box this Tongo volcano which happened. Tongo, the bordering neighboring countries of Tongo, mention in the comment section. Recently, a volcano erupted in the southern Pacific island of Tongo, which triggered tsunami waves around the Pacific. So, the neighboring countries of Tongo is an independent country, a small island country. So, what are the neighboring countries? The Tongo Islands occur in the Ring of Pacific, in the Ring of Fire, Pacific Islands, which is very famous for earthquakes. So, a very big volcano was erupted in Tongo. The next topic is Constitution Bench. The Supreme Court of India told that compulsory every year there should be a constitution of Supreme Court, Constitution Bench. What is Constitution Bench? If the judges are more than 5, then that particular bench is called as Constitution Bench, and it will be discussing about the issues which is arising out of the Constitution, which will be cautioning the very existence of constitutional provisions. It talks about implementation of letter and spirit, the Constitution of India. So, CJI of India recently told the Constitution Bench is a bench of Supreme Court having 5 or more judges. Recently, CJI assured that there will be at least one Constitution Bench functioning throughout the year. A permanent Constitution Bench will be constituted for every year. So that now the Constitution Bench will be the permanent bench. Article 143 talks about the case involves substantial question of law pertaining to the interpretation of the Constitution. The Supreme Court of India will be advising. The Supreme Court of India will be advising the government for the constitution of Supreme Constitutional Bench. Hence the Constitutional Bench. Next, International Convention on Standard of Training, Certification and Watchkeeping for Seafarers. Seafarers means who will be working in the sea. There is a International Convention on Standards of Training, Certification and Watchkeeping for Seafarers 1978 was adopted by the International Conference of Training and Certification of Seafarers compliance and implementation to convention looked after by International Maritime Organization, a specialized UN agency. So this will be taken care by International Maritime Organization. It is in the news. Roshni, this beautiful lantern, which will be illuminated by seawater or mix of fresh water with seawater. The lantern will be illuminated, will be lightened. That light is called as Roshni. It is handy, environment friendly, no electricity, no batteries are required, only seawater is enough to lantern. That particular lantern is called as Roshni. Roshni is recently in the news. It's a lantern which runs with seawater, salt water. India's first saline water LED lamp Roshni, developed by National Institute of Ocean Technology, can also be used in hinterlands where seawater is not available, as any saline water or normal water mixed with common salt can be used for illumination, lightening of this particular lantern. That lantern is called as Roshni lantern. So these are the 40 topics. I will be coming with another 5 topics very soon. So this, from this 100 topics which we mentioned, which will be very much helpful in your prelims, and I am promising personally, out of these 100 questions, 2-3 questions will come worth watching. Thank you. Jai Hind.